So we want to help bring Google Fiber to the Twin Ports and enjoy ultra high-speed internet. One of the best things you can do is to nominate your community. Anyone can do this. First, go to googletwinports.com, bring up our website, and click on the Nominate Our Communities button here. If you already have a Google account, you can log in and go right to the application, but a lot of us don't have an account and you'll have to create an account. So I'm going to click on this Create an Account button now. In this form, I'll have to type in an email address. It can be any email address. It doesn't have to be a Google email address or anything like that. Choose a password. Scroll down, enter a birth date, enter the magic word, read through the terms of service, and click on the Accept and Create My Account button here. Now, if you want, you can verify that account. You'll get an email sent to that address, and you click on that to verify it. I'm going to skip that step and just go on to the nomination form. I'm going to go back to Google Twin Ports. Click on the Nominate Our Community form now again. And this time, I'll go right to the nomination form because I already have my account set up. Type in your name, your organization, or group. If you're just an individual, you can leave that blank. If you're part of a small company representing an organization of any sort, type in the name there and type in a little description of your organization. We want support from all sorts of organizations out there, small businesses, community organizations, anything that you can provide would be great, especially if you're speaking on behalf of that organization. I'm going to leave it blank and just do my own nomination. For the city, I can put Duluth, Superior, or the Twin Ports. Any of those will be fine. I'm going to put in Duluth, select a state, and here's the most important box. Why should Google build fiber to the home network? I'm going to just make that box a little bigger. You have 2,000 words to type in here of why you think Google Fiber should come to the Twin Ports. So I've typed in a short description of why I want Google to bring fiber here. And again, this is the time to tell your story. Why should do you want Google Fiber here? What can it help you do personally or for your small company, large company, your organization, your church, your healthcare? How can it change your life in some ways? So again, 2,000 words. You can type whatever you want, up to 2,000 words. So now you are actually done. If you want to just scroll down to the end and hit Send Nomination, you can submit it in. That's all the required fields. But there are, if you want to hear more, I'll give you a couple more details on what else you can add. For example, if you want, you can just open up another window and record a small YouTube video, or take a picture of your house or your small business and upload it to Facebook, and then put the link in here if you want. Then Google asks about some things related to internet service, so you can go down and quickly answer those. Google would appreciate that. What kind of internet service is available? Again, if you have dial-up or DSL or cable modem, if you have Clearwire wireless, you'd click the wireless button here. So click what matches your area. And then what kind of internet internet you use at home. And again, you can select here. Oh, I'm sorry, I should have said up here what is available in your area, and you probably have available dial-up, a DSL, cable, maybe even wireless if with Clearwire in the area. Not everyone has access to all these, but most of Duluth has access to those. What kind of internet service do you have? This is where you select your own one. So I would select DSL if I have DSL or whatever. What company provides it? And again, Quest provides most of the DSL in the area. Charter is most of the cable, and if you have Clearwire, that's probably under Other here. So I'm going to click Quest. What's the advertised speed of this? And again, you can just guess here or look it up. If you go to the Quest site or the Charter site, you should see something about what speeds. If you have the lowest speed, the cheapest speed, it's up to 1 megabits per second. The next level is usually up to 7 or 8. Same with Quest, the lowest speeds up to about 1.5 or less than 1 megabyte per second, and the next level is 7 megabytes per second. And so I'm going to go back here, and I've got the second tier. So and there's choices less than 1 or 1 to 5, and I've got that speed. What is your actual download speed? Again, if you want, you can actually test this out. You can click on this Measure Lab tool. I'll bring up a tab here, and you can go down here, right here, to test the top one, test your network speed. You've got to select a server, a nice nearby server, Chicago. I'm going to run this application that it asks. I'm going to hit start. So it took a couple seconds to run, and here's the report. Pretty slow speeds right where I am right now, 153 kilobits per second out and 63 in. So I'll go back to Google Fiber and select, and in most spots you'll be less than 1 on both of those for most services here. What's your internet service cost per month? Again, you can look up just which internet service costs per month and select that. Is it bundled with something? So often you have it bundled with telephone or something like that. And then how many times did your internet service have problems in the last month? So if you had any problems in the last month, you can select that. Or if everything's great, it was up fine last month, you can select that too. And describe customer service. If you've had any dealings with customer service, you can fill it in. Otherwise, you can leave it blank. And finally, your options. Would you like better customer service, higher reliability, faster speed, or lower price? And then you're done. Again, if you've continued this far, you can hit send nomination again. Last thing, if you want to post your results to Facebook, you can scroll over in the URL and the application key up here. That's your application key for your application, and you can just grab that and go to Facebook, go to the Google Twin Ports, and if you want, just post that and maybe a little information about your posting to the Google Support Google Twin Ports Facebook group if you want, but that's entirely optional. So that wraps up here.